This is Fake Review Watch, and I'm Kay Dean. Many of the fake reviews that pollute online review sites, such as Yelp and Google, are arranged by online marketers who act as review brokers. One such review broker goes by the name Sean Wood on Facebook. I have identified dozens of people and businesses who appear to be in his network of clients. And today I'll use one, Dr. Mark Moorman, to illustrate how Sean Wood operates. This is a follow-on video to Yelp is Hazardous to Your Health, Parts 1 and 2. Mark Moorman is a licensed physician in New York, New York. His practice is Highline Orthopedics in Manhattan. Dr. Moorman also operates Five and Dime, an upscale coffee and cocktails establishment on Park Place. More on that later. Right now, let me introduce Sean Wood. Here is Wood's Facebook profile. Sean Wood could be an alias, but this is the profile and photo he uses. Note that he's a member of multiple Facebook groups involved in arranging the sale and trade of fake online reviews. Scores of these groups exist, and they can each have hundreds or even thousands of members involved in buying, selling, and trading fake online reviews. Sean Wood lurks in these groups and recruits businesses into his network. Sean Wood uses multiple Google and Yelp profiles to trade for reviews on behalf of his clients, many of whom I've identified. He uses Sean Wood for one of his Google profiles with the same photo as on his Facebook profile. On Yelp, he has used Richard Sean Woods B as a profile. Note the photo is the same as on his Facebook profile and his Sean Wood Google profile. But on Yelp, he also uses Robert M., Zena R., and Heather C. Sean Wood recruits new businesses into his network by giving them a fake Facebook, Yelp, or Google review and getting something in return for one of the businesses already in his network. My analysis indicates that one of those businesses in his network is Dr. Mark Moorman and Highline Orthopedics. I'll start with two trades benefiting Dr. Moorman involving the Heather C. Yelp profile. So first, let me give you some evidence that Heather C. is a profile used by Sean Wood. Here's a guy named C. Evan Anderson on Facebook looking to trade Google, Yelp, and Facebook reviews for his business, C. Evan Solutions. And we see Sean Wood responds by saying PM sent. PM sent means I sent you a private message. Though I can't read his private messages, my analysis indicates that he is attempting to recruit this business into his network. Let's take a look. Above, you see a Facebook recommendation for C. Evan Solutions by Sean Wood. Below, you see that on the very next day, Heather C. gives C. Evan Solutions a 5-star Yelp review using the exact same text as in Sean Wood's Facebook recommendation. In another example, here we have a Google review by Sean Wood of One Move Movers from February 2020. And here is a Yelp review also from February 2020 of the same moving company by Heather C., using the exact same text as in the Sean Wood Google review. So now that I've given you some evidence that I have that the Heather C. Yelp profile is tied to Sean Wood, I'll show you how Dr. Moorman has benefited from two review trades involving that profile. Robin Burton from Kentucky wanted to exchange 5-star Yelp reviews last February 21st, and Sean Wood responded. Note her profile photo. Who is Robin Burton? She operates Class C Canine, according to the Kentucky Secretary of State. 2 days later, after Sean Wood responded to Burton's Facebook solicitation, Class C Canine had a 5-star Yelp review from Heather C. of Los Angeles. And who received a 5-star Yelp review the same day from Robin B? Dr. Mark Moorman, the orthopedic surgeon in New York. Note that Robin B's photo is the same as Robin Burton's Facebook photo. Burton also provided Dr. Mark Moorman's practice, Highline Orthopedics, a 5-star Google review, using the identical text as in her Yelp review. Another business Sean Wood engaged to arrange a fake review for Dr. Moorman was Internetize Me, co-owned by Dusan Stankovic. Here's Stankovic trolling for fake Yelp and Google reviews on Facebook last February. He apparently hooked Sean Wood because Wood's profile, Heather C., gave Internetize Me a Yelp review on March 4th, 2020. In return, Stankovic gave Dr. Mormon this Google review and this Yelp review using the exact same text. Now, let's take a look at a couple trades by Sean Wood's Robert M. Yelp profile that benefited Dr. Mormon. Here's Sean Wood back on Facebook recommending OC Builders Group, a Southern California construction company. And here he is posting that same review on Houzz for OC Builders Group. Here's that same exact text yet again for OC Builders Group, this time provided by Robert M. on Yelp. According to the California Secretary of State, the CEO of OC Builders Group is Evan Ezra Vahab. You see here that Evan Ezra Vahab is another person busy soliciting for fake reviews on Facebook. Note the photo. This is Vahab's Yelp profile. In addition to the similar name, note that the photo matches that on Vahab's Facebook profile. In return for the fake reviews Vahab received for his business from Sean Wood, he gave a Yelp review to guess who? Dr. Mark Mormon. Unfortunately for Dr. Mormon, Yelp removed this fake review sometime later. Let's examine another trade involving the Robert M. Yelp profile, this time with Shannon Zeri of Long Island Maids. Here we see Zeri on Facebook looking to exchange or pay for Yelp reviews. This is Zeri's Facebook profile. Note the highlighted photo on the lower left. Zeri got this Yelp review of his business, Long Island Maids, from Robert M. on December 8, 2019. Why did Zeri get that Yelp review? Because on the previous day, he posted this fake Yelp review for Dr. Mark Mormon. Notice his Yelp profile photo is the same as the highlighted photo I pointed out on his Facebook profile. Now, let's examine a couple more trades that benefited Dr. Mormon involving the Zena R. Yelp profile. On February 16, 2019, Sean Wood provided this Facebook recommendation for trans registration services in Southern California. On the same day, Zena R. provided the exact same review on Yelp. Note the response on Yelp from the business owner Kevin P. Trans Registration Services is itself a member of the Yelp Review Exchange group on Facebook. Remember Kevin P., who provided the owner's comment on Zena's Yelp review of Trans Registration Services? Here's his Yelp review in return for Dr. Mormon. Next, we have a Facebook recommendation by Sean Wood for Texas realtor Julia Iavitsta. The next day, we see a Yelp review of Julia Iavitsta provided by Zena R. Note the photo in the comment from the business owner. Here's the same photo in the Yelp profile, Julia Real Estate Pro I. And here's her Yelp review of Dr. Mormon, provided on the same date as Sean Wood's Facebook recommendation for her business. Here's the other Yelp profile I know that Sean Wood has used, Richard Sean Woods B. I'll show you 3 trades from 3 years ago using this profile that garnered reviews for Dr. Mormon. Back in December 2017, Nikki Marsden was on Facebook desiring to swap Yelp and Facebook reviews. Sean Wood responds. According to her Facebook profile, Marsden owns Marsden Consulting in Vallejo, California. Note the highlighted photo at the bottom. Marsden uses the same photo on her Nikki W. Yelp profile. Richard B. gave Marsden Consulting this review on December 30th, 2017. And just a few days later, January 5th, 2018, Nikki W. gave a Yelp review to Dr. Mormon in return. It's since been removed by Yelp. Nikki changed her Yelp profile to Nicole M., so if you check Dr. Mormon's Yelp page today, you'll see that Nicole M.'s review from January 5th, 2018 has been removed. By the way, remember the Five and Dime? Dr. Mormon's Coffee and Cocktails bar? On the same day, Nikki, aka Nicole M., also provided a review of Five and Dime. Her review and all of the other removed reviews highlighted here for Five and Dime were posted by people involved in Facebook review trading groups. In fact, I have the review by Stephen P., who's at the top of the list. Stephen P.'s January 2018 review of Five and Dime is at the bottom of the screen. His Yelp profile is above. I captured this review long before Yelp removed it because I knew it was suspect. I've concluded that Stephen P. on Yelp is Stephen Page. Note that he is founder of Work Studio. Stephen Page is also a member of Facebook Review Exchange groups and Facebook friends with Sean Wood. Stephen Page gave that 5-star Yelp review of Dr. Mormon's Coffee and Cocktails Bar Five and Dime because just a few days earlier, Sean Wood gave his business Work Studio a 5-star review. The other trade I want to show you involving the Richard Sean Woods B Yelp profile was with Giga Powerlava. Here's Powerlava on Facebook fishing for fake online reviews on January 23, 2018. Sean Wood responds. According to the Better Business Bureau, Giga Powerlava is president of Zip to Zip Moving, a New Jersey moving company. The very next day, January 24, 2018, Zip to Zip Moving got a Yelp review from Richard B. And using his Giga P Yelp profile, who did Powerlava give a Yelp review to in return the next day? Dr. Mormon's practice, Highline Orthopedics. I have plenty more trades, some involving other Google profiles Sean Wood uses, but this video would be over an hour if I included all of the fake reviews for Dr. Mormon orchestrated by Sean Wood's network. I'm not the only one who has noticed Sean Wood's work on behalf of Dr. Mormon. In the winter of 2020, Yelp removed many of Dr. Mormon's reviews and slapped this suspicious review alert on Highline Orthopedics' business page. The alert warns that a number of positive reviews may be from participants in a deceptive review ring. Of course, this alert was posted for 3 months only, and Yelp now tells consumers nothing about the history of this practice receiving fake reviews. In fact, Yelp still recommends fake reviews for Dr. Mormon's practice, some of which I've identified in this video. I've used this as a case study to illustrate how some businesses use review brokers to obtain fake reviews. Facebook Review Exchange groups are rife with these brokers who can each have numerous clients. So you can see how polluted the online review world is. Again, my advice to consumers is to dismiss online reviews altogether as an honest source of information.